We're diving into one of the most exciting coins in recent history, the 2009 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. Many collectors and everyday people alike are shocked to discover that this little penny could be worth up to $1 million. If you're into coin collecting or even just looking through your pocket change, you're going to want to hear this. So what makes this 2009 penny so valuable? The answer is a combination of its unique design, limited edition release, and collector demand. First, let's talk about the design. In 2009, the U.S. Mint released 4 different designs for the penny to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. Each design represented a different stage of Lincoln's life. We had the birth and early childhood design with Lincoln's humble cabin in Kentucky, the formative years design showing Lincoln reading as a young man, the professional life design of Lincoln in Illinois, and finally the presidency design, which features the U.S. Capitol building in the background. These 4 designs were produced for only 1 year, making them instantly recognizable to collectors. But why is the no-mint mark version of these pennies so special? You might know that pennies without a mint mark are typically made at the Philadelphia Mint. While this may seem ordinary, there's something unique about the 2009 no-mint mark penny. Since these were special edition coins, they weren't produced in the massive quantities that regular Lincoln pennies usually are. The relatively low mintage means that high-quality examples, especially those in mint condition, are highly prized. Plus, the 1-year-only designs make these coins incredibly unique. For many collectors, finding all 4 designs in excellent condition is a goal, and having a no-mint mark version in pristine condition is like hitting the jackpot. So what should you look for? If you think you have one of these pennies, the key is condition. Coins that are in uncirculated or near-perfect condition can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Those in mint state with no signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration can fetch significantly higher prices. Coins graded as MS 65 or higher are considered premium. But if you're fortunate enough to have a perfectly preserved coin that earns a top grade like MS 70, which is extremely rare, you're looking at an incredibly valuable piece, possibly worth up to $1 million. Now let's discuss what makes these coins so appealing to collectors. First, there's the history factor. The Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in American history, and the 2009 series celebrates Lincoln's life and legacy in a unique way. Each of these designs tells part of Lincoln's story, and it's rare to see a single coin series with multiple designs in 1 year. This historical significance, combined with the uniqueness of each design, gives these pennies a lot of sentimental and cultural value. There's the fact that these pennies are relatively recent. Unlike rare coins from the 1800s or early 1900s, these pennies are from 2009, which means they could still be in circulation today. That gives the average person a real chance to find one of these potentially valuable coins without needing to spend years searching or dealing with antique coin dealers. It's like a treasure hunt that anyone can participate in. If you're searching through your loose change, keep an eye out for the 2009 no-mint mark penny in great condition, because you might just find a hidden gem. But finding one of these high-value pennies doesn't happen every day. Coin grading is extremely important, and the difference between a high-value penny and one worth face value can come down to tiny details that only experts or professional graders would notice. If you think you have a valuable 2009 penny, it's a good idea to have it professionally graded by a reputable service like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. A high grade from one of these services can make a massive difference in the value of your coin, and serious collectors are often willing to pay a premium for a certified coin in excellent condition. So how do you go about selling a 2009 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? If you find one, first you want to get it graded and certified by a professional service. This not only verifies the coin's authenticity, but also provides a standardized assessment of its condition. Once you have that certification, you can consider selling it at a coin auction, through an online marketplace, or even directly to a collector. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, focusing on the 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This coin, often overlooked, can be worth a staggering $2.2 million. If you're a collector or simply curious about valuable coins, stick around as we uncover the history, rarity, and value of this incredible piece of currency. To appreciate the value of the 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, we first need to understand its historical context. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, and it has gone through numerous design changes over the years. The 1964 coin was produced during a significant period in American history, just before the U.S. transitioned to using less copper in its coinage due to rising metal prices. In 1964, the U.S. Mint produced over 2 billion Lincoln pennies, with the majority bearing the D mint mark from the Denver Mint and the P mint mark from Philadelphia. However, the no mint mark variety is particularly rare, and that's where the real story begins. So, what makes the 1964 no mint mark Lincoln penny so special? The rarity of this coin is what drives its value. Most collectors are aware that most of the 1964 pennies came from the Denver and Philadelphia mints, leaving a limited number of no mint mark coins available. The estimated number of surviving examples is low, and this scarcity, combined with the coin's historical significance, elevates its desirability among collectors. Many people don't realize that the condition of the coin plays a crucial role in its valuation. Coins that are well preserved and graded highly by professionals are worth significantly more than those in average condition. The 1964 no mint mark penny must be in excellent condition to fetch its maximum value. When it comes to grading coins, the Sheldon scale is commonly used, ranging from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. A 1964 no mint mark Lincoln penny graded at 65 or higher can command prices in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. However, those graded at 67 or higher have been known to reach the $2.2 million mark in auctions. For instance, one remarkable sale saw a 1964 no mint mark penny, graded at MS67, sell for an astonishing $2.2 million. This record-setting sale demonstrates the immense value placed on this specific coin by dedicated collectors and investors alike. If you believe you might have a 1964 no mint mark Lincoln penny, it's essential to have it appraised by a professional. Coin dealers, numismatic experts, and reputable auction houses can provide valuable insights into your coin's worth and guide you through the selling process. Moreover, if you're on the hunt for this coin, consider checking estate sales, garage sales, or even your own pocket change. You never know what hidden treasures may be waiting to be discovered. In conclusion, the 1964 no mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of currency. It's a valuable piece of history. With a potential market value of $2.2 million, this coin is a prime example of why coin collecting can be both a passion and a profitable venture. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever come across a rare coin? We'd love to hear your stories. Stay tuned for more exciting content about rare coins and their incredible values. We're diving deep into a fascinating topic, the 2002 D mint mark Lincoln penny. You may not believe it, but some of these coins are valued at an astonishing $2.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's uncover the secrets behind this incredible penny. First, let's talk about the background of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Since then, this iconic coin has undergone various design changes. By 2002, the U.S. Mint was producing the penny with a unique mint mark, the D, indicating that it was struck at the Denver Mint. The 2002 D penny was part of the ongoing series of coins that commemorate Lincoln's legacy, and while it might look ordinary at first glance, some of these coins hold extraordinary value. So, what exactly makes the 2002 D mint mark Lincoln penny so valuable? The key factors are rarity, demand, and unique characteristics. In circulation, the 2002 D penny is relatively common, with millions produced. However, certain coins stand out due to errors during the minting process or unique conditions that make them rare. For instance, one of the most sought-after variations is the 2002 D penny with an error known as the double die. This occurs when the die used to strike the coins misaligns, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect on the date or inscriptions. Collectors are always on the lookout for these error coins because they can be worth significantly more than their face value. If you have a 2002 D penny that exhibits these characteristics, it could potentially fetch thousands or even millions at auction. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the potential value of these coins. While most 2002 D Lincoln pennies are worth just a few cents, those with specific errors or unique features can see their value skyrocket. Coins that are graded at a high level, especially those with the double die error, have sold for upwards of $2.3 million at auctions. Collectors are always eager to add such rare pieces to their collections, driving prices to astonishing heights. It's also important to note that the condition of the coin plays a critical role in its valuation. Coins that are graded as mint state or proof can significantly increase their market value. Professional grading services assess coins based on their appearance, preservation, and any unique features, so it's essential to have your coins evaluated by experts if you believe you have something special. So, how do you identify whether your 2002 penny is worth a fortune? Start by examining the coin closely. Look for any signs of doubling, especially on the date and the inscriptions. Use a magnifying glass to get a better view. Also, check for any unusual markings, such as off-center strikes or other minting errors. If you think your penny might be a winner, consider getting it graded by a reputable grading service. This step can provide you with an official valuation and increase its desirability among collectors. If you discover that you have a valuable 2002 Lincoln penny, you might be wondering where to sell it. There are several options available. Online auction sites like eBay are popular platforms for selling rare coins, as they attract a global audience of collectors. You could also consider attending coin shows or working with a reputable coin dealer who specializes in rare coins. They can help you find the right buyer and ensure you get the best price for your valuable penny. In conclusion, the 2002 Mint Mark Lincoln penny is more than just a simple 1-cent coin. With the potential for rare errors and unique characteristics, some of these pennies can be valued at a staggering $2.3 million. So, before you toss those pennies in your change jar, take a closer look. You might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more content on rare coins, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts and any coins you found in the comments below. We're diving deep into a specific coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 1995 Lincoln penny. While most people see these coins as mere pocket change, some are worth an astonishing $2.4 million. In this video, we'll explore what makes the 1995 Mint Mark penny so special, how to identify it, and why it holds such incredible value in the market. So, grab your coin collection and let's get started. To understand the value of the 1995 Lincoln penny, let's take a quick look at its historical background. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, it has undergone several design changes. The 1995 Mint Mark penny was struck at the Denver Mint and features the familiar portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. In 1995, the U.S. Mint produced around 6.3 billion pennies, which might sound like a lot, but as we'll discuss later, certain varieties are incredibly rare. Now, let's talk about how to identify a 1995 Lincoln penny. The first thing you should look for is the Mint mark located just below the date on the obverse side of the coin. This indicates that it was minted in Denver. Not all 1995 pennies are created equal. The most valuable version is known as the 1995 double die penny. This rare variety features a noticeable doubling effect on the inscriptions and Lincoln's portrait. This is a result of a minting error that occurred when the coin was struck twice. The doubling is most apparent on the word Liberty and the date 1995. So, why is the 1995 double die penny worth $2.4 million? The answer lies in its rarity and demand. While there are millions of regular 1995 pennies in circulation, the double die variety is extremely scarce. In fact, only a handful of these coins are known to exist in high grades, making them highly sought after by collectors. The value of a 1995 double die penny can vary based on its condition. Coins that are graded by professional services can fetch thousands to millions of dollars at auction. Recent sales have seen pristine examples sell for over $2.4 million, illustrating just how valuable this tiny piece of metal can be. If you think you might have a 1995 double die penny in your collection, here's how to check. First, use a good magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Look closely at the word Liberty and the date 1995. If you see a noticeable doubling or a shadow effect, you could have a rare treasure on your hands. It's important to remember that not all doubling is a result of a minting error. Some coins may exhibit a phenomenon called machine doubling, which is less valuable. Make sure to do thorough research or consult a coin expert if you believe you have a valuable coin. The market for rare coins like the 1995 double die penny can fluctuate significantly. Factors such as collector interest, historical significance, and overall economic conditions can impact prices. Keeping an eye on auction results and grading trends can provide valuable insights into when to buy or sell. If you're considering investing in rare coins, it's crucial to stay informed and connect with reputable dealers and collectors. Attend coin shows and engage with online forums to learn from others in the community. In conclusion, the 1995 D Lincoln penny, particularly the double die variety, represents a fascinating intersection of history, rarity, and value. With a potential worth of $2.4 million, this little coin could change your life if you happen to find one in your collection. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights into the world of rare coins. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We're diving into an extraordinary piece of numismatic history, the 1992 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This particular penny isn't just any old coin. It has an astounding market value that could reach up to $2.5 million. If you're a collector or just someone who loves discovering hidden treasures in your change, you won't want to miss this. First, let's talk about the basics. The Lincoln penny, also known as the 1-cent coin, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 1992 D penny was minted in Denver, indicated by the D mint mark on the reverse side of the coin. At first glance, this penny looks like any other from its time, but some of them hold significant value due to a rare production error. The 1992 D Lincoln penny is especially noteworthy because of a unique misstrike involving the close AM design. Typically, the letters A and M in America on the reverse side of the penny are spaced apart. However, a small number of coins were minted with these letters touching, a rare error that has made them incredibly sought after by collectors. So, how do you know if you have one of these valuable coins? Look closely at the reverse side of your 1992 D penny. If the A and M in America are touching or nearly touching, you might be in possession of a rare close AM variant. This subtle detail is the key that could unlock a fortune for you. Now, let's discuss the market value. The standard 1992 D Lincoln penny typically sells for just 1 cent in circulated condition. However, if you find that rare close AM penny, you could be looking at a market value that soars up to $2.5 million. That's right. This seemingly ordinary coin could turn you into an instant millionaire. The answer lies in rarity. Coins that feature production errors are often highly sought after by collectors and investors. The fewer there are in existence, the higher the demand, which drives up the price. As a result, the 1992 D close AM penny is a prime example of how a small mistake can lead to a massive reward. If you think you've found one of these pennies, it's crucial to have it authenticated. There are professional grading services that can evaluate your coin and determine its authenticity and condition. Coins in excellent condition can fetch the highest prices, so take good care of any potential finds. To wrap up, the 1992 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating coin with the potential to be worth an incredible $2.5 million if it features that rare close AM error. Keep your eyes peeled when searching through your change or coin collections, as you never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins and collecting tips, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We're diving deep into a coin that may be hiding in your pocket change right now, the 1973 D Lincoln penny. What makes this penny special? How can it be worth up to $2.6 million? Stick around to find out. The 1973 D Lincoln penny, minted in Denver, is a seemingly ordinary coin. However, this penny has gained a reputation for being exceptionally rare and valuable due to several unique characteristics. Let's take a closer look. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 1973 edition features the iconic image of Lincoln on the front, with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But not all Lincoln pennies are created equal. Some years and mint marks, like the 1973 D, have become highly sought after by collectors. So, what gives the 1973 D Lincoln penny its staggering value? It's all about rarity and demand. While millions of these coins were minted, certain variations are extremely rare. The 1973 D penny was produced in high numbers, but specific errors and conditions can skyrocket its value. For instance, certain 1973 D pennies with specific flaws, such as double die errors or misprints, have sold for thousands of dollars. But the most remarkable example is a 1973 D penny that sold for an astonishing $2.6 million at auction. This particular coin was in pristine condition and had a unique error that caught the eye of serious collectors. How can you determine if your 1973 D. Lincoln penny is valuable? Here are some tips to help you identify potential treasures in your collection. First, check the condition of your penny. Coins graded as MS-65 or higher can fetch significantly higher prices. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration that may decrease its value. Next, inspect for any unique errors. The most sought-after variations include double die obverse, where the image appears doubled due to a misalignment during minting. These errors are rare, and if you find one, you may have a valuable coin on your hands. If you believe you have a valuable 1973 D. Lincoln penny, you might be wondering where to sell it. Here are a few options. Local coin shops are a great place to start. Experienced dealers can assess your coin and make an offer. Additionally, consider reputable auction houses that specialize in rare coins. They often attract serious collectors willing to pay top dollar. In conclusion, the 1973 D. Lincoln penny holds more value than meets the eye. With the potential to be worth up to $2.6 million, it's a coin that every collector and casual finder should pay attention to. If you have any questions or want to share your experiences with rare coins, drop a comment below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights into the world of rare coins. We're diving into an intriguing topic that has coin collectors buzzing, the 1984 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary penny could be hiding a secret worth up to $1.6 million. If you've got a 1984 penny lying around, you might want to pay close attention. Let's explore why this penny is so valuable, how to identify it, and what you can do if you think you have one. First, let's take a moment to understand the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny, introduced in 1909, was designed by Victor David Brenner and features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, the design has seen several variations, but the 1984 no-mint Mark penny is particularly noteworthy. In 1984, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln pennies at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. The Denver Mint marked their coins with a D, but the Philadelphia Mint did not place a mint mark on the 1984 pennies. Most people would think they are just regular pennies, but some of these coins can be exceptionally rare. Now, what makes the 1984 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny so valuable? It all comes down to rarity and demand. While millions of pennies were minted in 1984, only a small number of them were produced without a mint mark. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for coins that are scarce, and this penny fits the bill. Experts estimate that there are fewer than 10 known specimens of the 1984 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny in uncirculated condition, meaning they have not been used in everyday transactions and are in pristine shape. This rarity has driven up the price significantly in recent auctions. Pristine specimens have sold for staggering amounts, with some reaching up to $1.6 million. The combination of its age, lack of mint mark, and the incredible condition of these coins makes it a coveted item for collectors. How can you identify if you have one of these valuable coins? First, check the date on the coin. It should clearly read 1984. Next, look for a mint mark. If your penny has no mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia. The value significantly depends on the coin's condition. A penny in uncirculated condition will be shiny and free from wear, while circulated coins may show signs of aging. If you believe you have a valuable coin, consider having it graded by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can help assess its condition and assign a grade, which will help determine its market value. If you discover that you possess a 1984 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, congratulations. Store it in a safe place, away from moisture and direct sunlight. Use a coin holder or a soft cloth to protect it. As mentioned earlier, having it graded can significantly increase its value. A certified coin is much more appealing to potential buyers. Once graded, you can decide whether to sell it privately, through an auction house, or via online platforms specializing in coins. Ensure you research to get the best price. In conclusion, the 1984 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating piece of numismatic history with a potential value of $1.6 million. Its rarity, combined with the demand from collectors, makes it a treasure worth seeking out. If you found this information helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting insights into the world of coins. Also, Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare penny or if you have questions about coin collecting. We're diving into a topic that could potentially change your financial future. 1997 D-Mint Mark Lincoln pennies. These little coins might be sitting in your pocket change, and they could be worth a staggering $2.8 million. So, if you're a coin collector or just curious about what makes certain pennies so valuable, stick around as we explore everything you need to know about the 1997 D. Lincoln penny. First, let's take a look at the 1997 D. Lincoln penny. Minted in Denver, this penny features the iconic design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. What sets the 1997 D penny apart from others is not just its design, but also its rarity and the specific characteristics that can make it extremely valuable to SO. What makes the 1997 D penny worth so much? In 1997, the U.S. Mint produced over 3 billion pennies, but not all of them are created equal. A few key factors contribute to the rarity of certain 1997 D pennies. First, certain minting errors can drastically increase a coin's value. For instance, pennies with double die obverse errors, where the image of Lincoln is stamped twice, can be worth significantly more than their face value. Additionally, coins in uncirculated condition or with high grades from grading services are in high demand among collectors, further driving up their market value. Speaking of condition, the grade of a coin plays a crucial role in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better quality. A 1997 D. Lincoln penny in uncirculated condition, often graded at 65 or higher, could fetch thousands of dollars. Conversely, a penny in poor condition might only be worth a few cents. If you have a 1997 D penny, it's essential to evaluate its condition carefully. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or any imperfections that could affect its grade. Now, let's talk numbers. The market for coins can fluctuate, but recent sales and auction results indicate that rare 1997 D. Lincoln pennies have been sold for upwards of $2.8 million. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for high-grade examples and those with minting errors. If you come across a 1997 D penny, it's worth checking it against recent auction results to see if it might be a hidden treasure. If you think you might have a valuable 1997 D. Lincoln penny, here's how to determine its worth. First, inspect the coin for any visible errors or unique features. You can use a magnifying glass to look for details that might not be immediately apparent. Next, consult a reputable coin guide or online resource to get a better idea of its current market value. Lastly, consider having the coin professionally graded by a certified coin grading service. This step is crucial if you believe your penny could be worth a significant amount. If you discover that you have a valuable 1997 D penny, you might be wondering where to sell it. There are several options available. You can sell through online auction platforms, coin dealers, or even at coin shows. It's essential to do your research and choose a reputable dealer who can offer you a fair price for your coin. In conclusion, the 1997 D. Lincoln penny is more than just a penny. It's a potential goldmine for collectors and treasure hunters alike. Whether you're checking your pocket change or searching through your coin collection, keep an eye out for those rare pennies. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins. Who knows? You might just find a penny worth millions. We're diving into an incredible coin story that might just leave you speechless. We're talking about the 2001 D. Lincoln penny, a coin you probably wouldn't think twice about if you found it in your pocket change. But, surprisingly, this penny could be worth up to $1.2 million. That's right. A simple penny from 2001, with a Denver Mint mark, could hold a small fortune. So, what makes this penny so special and so valuable? Its rarity, errors, or unique characteristics, and, of course, the interest from collectors. First, let's talk about rarity. In general, 2001 D. Lincoln pennies aren't rare, as millions were minted and circulated. But there are certain pennies from this year and mint that are unique due to errors or exceptional condition. One thing collectors look for is a penny that's in pristine, uncirculated condition, something called MS or mint state. An MS-grade coin means it's almost flawless, with no noticeable wear or scratches. Such coins are hard to find, especially in circulated pennies from 2001, which makes them valuable when they are discovered. But it's not just about condition. Sometimes, mint errors can occur, adding even more to a coin's value. Some of these 2001 D pennies have unique errors that happen during the minting process, like double strikes, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These mistakes are what collectors call mint errors, and they make each coin unique, raising their value significantly. Double dies, for example, are when parts of the image, like Lincoln's face or the date, appear doubled. This type of error is highly sought after, and if your 2001 D penny has a clear double die or another visible error, its value could skyrocket. Next, let's talk about demand. The coin collecting community is always interested in rare and unusual coins, especially Lincoln pennies. There's a strong market for error coins, particularly when they're scarce or unique. Collectors are willing to pay high prices for rare finds to complete their collections. The Lincoln penny has a long and storied history, with people collecting these coins for years. The interest in 2001 D pennies has grown as more collectors look for the rarest and most valuable coins out there. You might wonder, how does a penny get to be worth $1.2 million? This kind of value is usually reserved for coins in nearly perfect condition that also have significant mint errors or unique features. Auction sales have shown that some Lincoln pennies with rare errors can fetch incredible prices, especially when they're authenticated and graded by professionals. Getting your coin graded by a reputable company like PCGS or NGC can help determine its true value. Once graded, you'll have a much better idea of its worth in the market. Now, if you think you might have a valuable 2001 D Lincoln penny, here are a few steps to take. First, examine it closely. Look for any obvious errors like doubling on the date or letters, off-center strikes, or unusual marks. Use a magnifying glass if you need to. If you spot something unusual, consider having it professionally appraised. Professional grading services can give you a certified grade that tells you exactly what condition your coin is in. This can make it much easier to sell, and it can also increase your coin's value, as collectors trust professionally graded coins. Remember, finding a valuable coin is like finding a needle in a haystack. Most 2001 D Lincoln pennies won't be worth more than face value, but those rare few that are in perfect condition or have unique errors could make you a small fortune. So don't overlook your pocket change. You never know if you might have a valuable piece of history right in your hands. That wraps up today's video on the 2001 D Lincoln penny, potentially worth up to $1.2 million. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. We're diving into the incredible story of the 1987 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, a coin that might look ordinary but could be worth up to a staggering $1.3 million. If you're into coin collecting or just curious about what could be in your spare change, this is one video you don't want to miss. Make sure to watch all the way through to learn how to spot one of these valuable pennies and see if you might have one in your own collection. The 1987 Lincoln penny is one of those coins that most people wouldn't give a second thought to. It's a classic design featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, or front side, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. For a long time, people thought these pennies were nothing special, and they were produced in large quantities by the U.S. Mint. However, certain rare variations and errors make this coin highly sought after by collectors, especially the 1987 no-mint mark version, which can be worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. So you might be wondering, what does no-mint mark even mean, and why does it make a coin more valuable? Mint marks indicate the location where a coin was made. Typically, U.S. coins carry a mint mark like D for Denver, S for San Francisco, or P for Philadelphia. However, when a coin is missing this mark, it means it has an error or variation that makes it more unique. A no-mint mark penny could have been produced by accident or could represent a rare series, which increases its appeal to collectors. Now, let's get to the exciting part: why this penny is worth $1.3 million. This particular coin is valuable because it's rare and has become the focus of collectors worldwide. Pennies with errors are more common in some years than others, and for the 1987 penny, the no-mint mark version was an unexpected rarity. When a coin like this is found in pristine condition, what we call MS-67 or MS-68, meaning it's almost perfect, it can fetch astronomical prices at auction. In recent years, examples of the 1987 no-mint mark penny have reached values over $1 million, especially if they're in top-notch condition. Here's how you can identify one of these valuable pennies. First, look closely at the coin to see if it has any mint mark below the date. If you see a D or S, then it's from Denver or San Francisco, and it's not the no mint mark variety we're talking about. However, if there's no mint mark at all, you might have the rare version on your hands. Check the coin's condition. Is it shiny, with minimal scratches, or wear? The better its condition, the higher its potential value. To really understand the condition, you might consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service, which can certify its authenticity and grade, making it easier to sell for a high price if it's valuable. If you believe you have a valuable 1987 no mint mark penny, the next step is to have it graded. Coin grading services like PCGS or NGC will inspect your coin and give it a grade. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin can be. Coins graded in mint state or MS condition generally have the highest values, as they show no signs of wear and maintain their original luster. A coin graded MS68, for example, is likely to attract top dollar from serious collectors. Once it's graded, you can consider selling it at an auction where competitive bidding can drive up the price, or selling directly to a coin dealer or private collector. When it comes to million-dollar pennies like the 1987 no mint mark Lincoln, auctions are often where they make headlines. Rare coin auctions attract collectors willing to pay huge sums for unique and pristine coins. In the past, Lincoln pennies with specific mint errors or high grades have sold for over $1 million at these events. The thrill of owning something unique drives prices up, and if your coin is one of the rare few in excellent condition, you could be looking at a significant payday. So, before you toss your spare change into a jar or pay with it, take a closer look, especially at your pennies. You never know what kind of rare treasure might be in your hands. If you find a 1987 penny with no mint mark, hold on to it and consider getting it appraised. The coin market can be full of surprises, and what looks like a simple penny could be worth a small fortune. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins and highlighting one of the most sought-after coins that could potentially be hiding in your pocket or collection. The 1970 D Lincoln penny with the D mint mark. This coin has created a buzz in the collector's market due to its unique features, scarcity, and an unbelievable price tag, one that could reach up to $1.4 million in perfect condition. Let's break down what makes this coin so valuable, how to identify it, and what factors contribute to its skyrocketing worth. Starting with the basics, the 1970 D penny was minted in Denver, Colorado, as indicated by the small D mint mark below the date on the obverse or front side of the coin. Although this might seem like just another penny at first glance, a closer look reveals why this particular year and mint mark combination has become so valuable. The 1970 D penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which replaced the previous wheat penny design in 1959. What sets this penny apart is a unique combination of characteristics that collectors consider rare, starting with minting errors. Many 1970 D pennies have minor to significant minting errors that occurred during the production process. These errors may include things like double dies, off-center strikes, or excessive wear from worn-out dies used during production. These errors can drastically increase the coin's value. In fact, collectors often actively seek out coins with these imperfections, as they're seen as unique flaws that enhance rarity and desirability. One of the most famous varieties is the 1970 D double die obverse, where the details on the front of the coin, including the date and Lincoln's profile, appear slightly doubled. When collectors spot this doubling effect, they immediately know they have something rare. Not all 1970 D pennies have these doubling features, which adds to their scarcity and value. The fewer of these coins in circulation, the more valuable each one becomes. Next, let's talk about the coin's condition. In the world of coin collecting, the condition of a coin is everything, and the 1970 D penny is no exception. Grading companies such as the Professional Coin Grading Service or PCGS and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or NGC provide grades to coins based on wear, clarity, and overall preservation. For this penny, the highest grade possible is mint state or MS70. A grade that essentially means the coin is in flawless, untouched condition. Coins in this pristine condition can fetch jaw-dropping prices because they're rare, especially when they're over 50 years old like this one. Most 1970 D pennies in circulation have experienced some degree of wear, so finding one in near-perfect condition can make it worth an incredible amount of money. In addition to errors and condition, the metal composition of this coin is also important. The 1970 D penny is made of a mostly copper alloy, with 95% copper and 5% zinc. As copper prices rise, collectors and investors find additional value in older copper pennies like the 1970 D, especially considering that modern pennies are now made mostly of zinc. Some investors view copper coins as valuable commodities, adding a unique layer of value to these collectible pennies. Finally, historical significance and nostalgia also play roles in the value of the 1970 penny. The year 1970 was a time of cultural change and economic shifts in the United States. Many people who were young in the 1970s are now coin collectors or investors who are willing to pay a premium to own a piece of their past, creating increased demand for coins from this era. The Lincoln penny, in particular, holds a special place in American history, as it celebrates one of the country's most beloved presidents. So, how can you tell if your 1970 penny might be worth up to $1.4 million? First, check for the D mint mark on the front of the coin, below the year. Then, inspect the coin closely for any signs of doubling on the date or Lincoln's profile. If you spot any unusual features, consider having your coin professionally graded, as this could significantly impact its value. If you're interested in selling, you might wonder where to start. The best options are auction houses or online coin marketplaces where collectors and investors actively search for rare coins like the 1970 penny. Top-tier auction houses can attract serious buyers who are willing to pay top dollar for coins in excellent condition or with unique minting errors. Online platforms such as eBay and Etsy also provide opportunities for private sellers to reach a global audience of coin enthusiasts. In conclusion, the 1970 Lincoln penny with the D mint mark is more than just a penny. It's a piece of history and a potential treasure worth up to $1.4 million. We're diving into the fascinating world of valuable coins, and you're not going to believe this. A 2003 Lincoln penny with no mint mark could be worth up to $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. That penny in your pocket change or tucked away in an old jar might just be hiding some serious value. So, let's explore why this coin could be so valuable, what makes it unique, and what you need to look for. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to check on your 2003 pennies to see if they could be your ticket to a small fortune. Now, you might be wondering why the 2003 penny. What sets this particular year apart? And why is it grabbing so much attention from collectors? First, let's talk a little about the basics of the 2003 Lincoln penny. This penny features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But it's not just any penny from 2003 that holds potential value. It's those with specific characteristics and errors that collectors are hunting for. So, what makes a 2003 no mint mark penny worth $1.5 million? One of the primary reasons is rarity. While millions of pennies were minted in 2003, only a select few have the unique traits or errors that increase their value. No mint mark means that this penny was minted in Philadelphia, as Philadelphia doesn't use a mint mark on its pennies. Generally, no mint mark doesn't make a penny particularly rare, but there are certain 2003 pennies with unique characteristics or errors that drive up their value significantly. When we talk about coin errors, we're discussing instances where something went wrong during the minting process, resulting in coins that differ from the standard issue. In the case of the 2003 no mint mark penny, some of the most valuable coins exhibit errors like doubling, die cracks, or unusual discolorations. Double die errors, for example, occur when the coin design is accidentally stamped twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the letters, numbers, or images. This is a highly sought-after error by collectors and can increase a penny's value by thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, if you have a 2003 penny, you'll want to inspect it closely for any signs of doubling, especially around the words and numbers on both sides of the coin. Another potential error to look out for is die cracks. A die crack occurs when the die used to stamp the design onto the coin becomes cracked. This creates a raised line or break on the surface of the coin, often appearing like a small vein or fracture. Die cracks can vary in size and location, and while they might seem minor, they can add significant value, especially on pennies from years like 2003 that are known for such errors. Sometimes, even a slight die crack in a prominent area can make a big difference in the coin's overall value. Beyond errors, there's also the possibility of unique colorations or toning. Some 2003 pennies may have developed unusual colors due to the metal composition reacting with the environment over time. This can give the coin a distinctive look that appeals to collectors. While toning alone may not be enough to raise a penny's value to $1.5 million, it can certainly enhance its appeal if combined with other errors or unique features. So, how can you check if your 2003 penny has any of these rare characteristics? Start by carefully examining the coin under good lighting and possibly with a magnifying glass or loupe. Look closely at the lettering and numbers to spot any signs of doubling. Check the edges and surface for any cracks or unusual marks. If you think you've found a coin with any of these traits, it might be worth having it professionally graded. Professional grading services can give you an official certification of your coin's condition and rarity, which is crucial if you want to sell it to collectors or at auction. Coins that have been professionally graded tend to fetch higher prices because buyers trust the certification of quality and authenticity. For those of you who are new to coin collecting, it's important to note that coins are graded on a scale that ranges from poor to mint condition. The better the condition, the higher the grade, and generally the higher the value. If your 2003 penny with no mint mark is in excellent condition and has a desirable error, you could be looking at a life-changing sum of money. Now, you might be asking, where can you sell a valuable 2003 penny if you think you have one? There are several avenues for selling rare coins. Coin auctions, either online or in person, are a popular option where high-value coins are frequently sold. We're diving into an incredible topic about a coin that's been making headlines among collectors and investors alike. That's right, we're talking about the 1972 Lincoln penny without a mint mark that could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.6 million. Now, before you go digging through your change jars or old penny collections, let's break down everything you need to know about this particular penny, why it's so valuable, and what to look for if you think you might have one of these rare treasures. To start, let's talk a bit about the history of the 1972 Lincoln penny. In 1972, the United States Mint produced millions of pennies. However, there's a specific detail that sets this penny apart and makes it so valuable. It's a type of error that occurred in the production process, creating a unique version of the penny that is highly sought after by collectors. What makes it truly rare and valuable isn't just its age, but the fact that it features something called a double die error. Now, if you're not familiar with the term, a double die error happens when the coin is struck by a die that has been accidentally engraved with the design twice, creating a doubling effect on the coin's details. The 1972 Lincoln penny is one of the most famous coins with this kind of error. It's not just a subtle mistake either. The doubling can be seen with the naked eye in some cases. The areas where this doubling is most noticeable are on the inscriptions "In God We Trust" at the top, "Liberty" on the left side of Lincoln's portrait, and the date 1972 at the bottom right. These doubled letters and numbers make the coin stand out immediately to anyone who knows what they're looking for. Now, let's talk about value. This 1972 no mint mark double die penny can vary significantly in price depending on its condition. Typically, collectors use a grading scale to determine the condition of a coin, with the highest grade being mint state, which means the coin is essentially in the same condition as when it was struck at the mint. Lower grade examples of this penny can still sell for hundreds of dollars, but a higher grade version, especially one graded MS-65 or higher, could easily bring in tens of thousands of dollars at auction. But how do we get from thousands to the staggering figure of $1.6 million? This kind of price tag is usually associated with pennies that are not only high grade but also display a particularly strong and clear double die error. These are rare finds and extremely coveted in the collecting world. The exact amount a collector is willing to pay depends on how prominent the error is and the overall condition of the coin. In the case of the record-breaking 1972 Lincoln penny, it was in pristine condition and had one of the strongest examples of the doubling error ever seen. If you're looking to determine whether you have a valuable 1972 penny, the first thing you should do is carefully examine the coin for signs of the doubling error. A magnifying glass or loupe can be helpful, but many of these errors are so strong that you might even be able to spot them without one. Look closely at "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and 1972 for any signs that the letters or numbers are doubled. If you see any of these details, you could be holding a penny that's worth much more than 1 cent. Once you believe you have a 1972 double die penny, the next step is to get it professionally graded. Grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can authenticate and grade the coin for you. This step is essential because having the coin authenticated by a reputable grading service can significantly increase its value and make it more attractive to potential buyers. Now, you might wonder why a simple penny could be worth this much. The truth is that collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for coins with unique features, especially errors like double dies. This 1972 penny is a prime example of how minting mistakes can sometimes lead to incredible value. These coins hold historical significance and have become valuable rarities over time, representing a moment in the mint's production process that wasn't supposed to happen. These factors combined make this 1972 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny one of the most famous error coins out there. So, is it possible that one of these pennies could be hiding in your pocket change? Absolutely. Many of these pennies are still in circulation, and while finding one in pristine condition is rare, it's not impossible. People have found valuable coins in everyday pocket change before, and you never know until you look. We'll be diving into the fascinating world of valuable coins and specifically focusing on one of the most intriguing finds for collectors and enthusiasts, the 2006 D Lincoln penny. If you happen to have a penny from 2006 with a D mint mark on it, then you're in the right place because you might be holding a coin that could potentially be worth up to an astonishing $1.7 million in today's market. The 2006 D Lincoln penny is notable for being one of those coins that doesn't immediately catch the eye as a rare collectible. In general, 2006 pennies aren't thought of as old or vintage enough to seem rare or valuable, but in certain conditions and under the right circumstances, this particular penny has gained attention among collectors and buyers, elevating its worth way beyond face value. What makes the 2006 D Lincoln penny so valuable? There are a few key reasons. First, let's talk about its condition. Like with any collectible, condition is one of the most critical factors in determining a coin's value. Coins that are in mint or near mint condition, meaning they show little to no signs of wear, scratches, or other damage, are considered to be in a high grade. The highest graded coins, known as mint state or MS, are the ones that attract the most interest from collectors. For the 2006 D penny to reach values even close to $1.7 million, it would need to be in an exceptionally high grade, often at or above MS68. Such coins are rare because even a small scratch, nick, or bit of tarnish can significantly lower the grade and value of a coin. Next, there are known errors and varieties for the 2006 D Lincoln penny that add even more value. Coin errors can range from doubling in the lettering, known as a double die error, to off-center strikes and other unusual characteristics that can happen during the minting process. These errors are relatively rare and highly prized because they're accidental variations that make each coin unique. Collectors seek out these error coins because they add character and distinction to their collections. In some cases, an error coin can make the difference between a penny that's worth a few cents and one that's valued in the thousands or even millions. So, if you have a 2006 D penny, it's worth taking a close look to see if any errors are present. A professional coin grading service or even a high-quality magnifying glass can help you check for these features. Another reason behind the high value of the 2006 D Lincoln penny in today's market is demand. Coin collecting has become increasingly popular, with many people realizing that they may have valuable coins hiding in plain sight. This increase in demand, combined with the limited supply of top-quality, high-grade coins, has pushed the prices higher. Buyers and collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins that stand out, and the 2006 D Lincoln penny, especially one with errors or in top condition, has become one of the coins they're after. Now, let's get into how you can determine if your 2006 D Lincoln penny could potentially be worth a significant amount. Start by examining the overall appearance and condition. Does it have a strong luster or shine that's typical of newer, uncirculated coins? Is there any visible wear or scratching? Then, look at the details under magnification. Pay close attention to the lettering and numbers, especially the date and the D mint mark. Look for any signs of doubling in the letters or numbers, which would indicate a double die variety. Check for any off-center strikes or other unusual characteristics that could make your coin unique. Any of these features could drastically increase its value. Once you've checked for these initial signs, consider sending the coin to a professional grading service, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These services will provide an official grade for your coin and certify any errors, which can greatly increase its resale value. A certified, high-grade 2006 D Lincoln penny with any kind of error can fetch impressive prices at auctions or among collectors. If you're wondering where to sell a valuable coin like this, there are several options available. Coin shows and conventions are excellent places to meet collectors and dealers who are serious about buying rare and valuable coins. Online auction sites, such as eBay or Heritage Auctions, offer platforms where you can reach a global audience of potential buyers. Additionally, you might consider working with a reputable coin dealer who can offer expert guidance and help you connect with collectors who are specifically interested in pennies from this period. We're diving deep into one of the most exciting finds in coin collecting history, the 1967 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, a penny that could be worth as much as $1.8 million. You heard that right. A simple penny that might just be hiding in your pocket change could hold incredible value. In this video, we'll explore what makes the 1967 Lincoln penny so special, how to identify the rare versions, and what collectors are looking for that could make your penny worth a fortune. So, why is the 1967 Lincoln penny so valuable? The answer lies in its unique history. In 1967, the U.S. Mint produced pennies with no mint mark. This lack of a mint mark can create some interesting circumstances in the world of coin collecting, especially with coins that were made with certain errors or unique features. Due to high demand and other factors, these pennies were mass-produced, but very few of them came out with the specific conditions and errors that make them so valuable today. First things first, let's talk about identifying this rare coin. A genuine 1967 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth significant money will generally show certain characteristics. Look for any signs of doubling, particularly on the obverse side of the coin. Doubling occurs when there's an error in the die, which is the tool used to strike a coin's design onto a blank metal piece. This doubling is commonly found on letters and numbers, especially on the word Liberty or the date 1967 itself. If you notice any doubling on your penny, it's time to start getting excited because this could add significant value. Another aspect to consider is the coin's condition. Like all coins, the value of the 1967 penny can dramatically increase based on its condition. A coin that's been in circulation for a long time might show wear and tear, but if you find one in mint or near mint condition, you're looking at a substantial increase in its value. The less wear, the better. Collectors prefer coins with sharp, clear details and no signs of damage. So if you have a 1967 penny that looks almost brand new, it could be a top contender for a high market value. Now let's discuss why some 1967 pennies with no mint mark can reach such jaw-dropping prices. Beyond doubling errors and condition, certain versions of this coin can have die breaks or cracks. Die breaks are essentially small cracks or lines that appear on a coin due to a damaged die, making each coin unique and therefore more desirable to collectors. In some cases, coins with noticeable die breaks or unique markings from the striking process can become extremely rare because they're -a kind. In the current market, 1967 Lincoln pennies with no mint mark in perfect condition and with these specific errors have been known to sell for up to $1.8 million. The reason for such high values is due to the rarity of these coins and the competition among collectors to own these unique pieces. The 1967 penny is a part of U.S. history, a relic from an era that holds nostalgia and value for collectors who appreciate both its story and its rarity. So, what should you do if you think you have one of these rare coins? First, take a close look at your penny using a magnifying glass. Examine the coin carefully for any doubling, die breaks, or cracks that may increase its value. If your penny looks promising, consider getting it professionally graded. Organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can authenticate and grade your coin, which can significantly boost its value when you're ready to sell. When it comes to selling, you have several options. Auctions are a great way to showcase rare coins, especially if you have one in pristine condition or with unique features. Major coin auctions attract high-end collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for exceptional pieces. You could also reach out to online marketplaces dedicated to coin collectors, but be cautious and make sure you're working with reputable buyers. To recap, the 1967 Lincoln penny with no mint mark is a true hidden treasure. With the right combination of features and condition, this simple penny could be worth up to $1.8 million. Remember to check for doubling on the letters and date, examine the coin's overall condition, and look for die cracks or breaks that make your penny unique. If you think you have a valuable 1967 penny, take the time to get it graded and explore your selling options to make the most of this incredible find. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare and valuable coins, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to stay up to date with all our latest videos on coins worth money.